One girl forget Marlboro Winston. Welcome to NassCafe,
And welcome back to
the
another
one
episode
and
of the
only
NassCafe pod.
podcast.
And welcome back to another edition of the NassCafe podcast, where it's gonna be a lovely talk today. We're
لسنا
gonna be talking.
الوحيدين لكننا الأفضل.
You're gonna do the translation that Moha was trying to do before. Speaking about Moha, we kicked Moha out of the group because he can't talk in English, so it's okay. Man, he can't communicate, bro. He can't communicate. We have a group chat and he just can't communicate.
Listen, speaking of communication, before you introduce us, it's really important in a relationship because look at Amber Heard and Johnny
Nah.
Depp.
Oh God.
I swear to God. Okay, but real quick introductions. Amora, aka Pimp Amr. We got Abdalla right there. Wallah Abdullah. Hello Wallah. We got Gabby right
Hello.
there. G_Antar. And we got all that shit right
You
there.
introduce yourself because your name is too long.
يزعل في الوديان.
Lodian.
Okay. Yeah, y'all seen the what's it called? The meme video of the African guy who goes like woo 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 woo. That's literally
That's
all I
his
hear
name.
whenever he talks, bro.
Oh
El
God.
Widian. Osas. Okay,
So,
anyway, real quick. Amber Heard, or nah, Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard. Yeah, because men first, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm fucking. Casco, by the way.
waiting for your
Casco,
wife to
Casco,
hear
Casco,
this.
Casco, Casco, Casco.
صحتكم شباب.
صحة ولا شو.
Alright.
So, what y'all think? What y'all think?
Mm.
Just initial thoughts, initial thoughts.
I think he won fair and square. She lied a lot under oath, and Johnny Depp's lawyer, pointed out every single thing.
Mm-hmm.
And
She's fine as hell.
by the way,
I ain't gonna cap.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't find
You
her
know,
beautiful.
you don't?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't.
here's the
And
thing,
mind
though.
you, like it doesn't
You
mean
know,
if I'm taken that I don't appreciate beauty, but I don't find her beautiful.
No, here's the thing, I appreciate, I'm with you on this too, because, we got
You
What's
guys
it
are
called?
both.
Her?
You guys are both in your guys' own different world. Me and Abdullah, we find her attractive because.
No, I do too,
Yeah.
mashallah. But here's the thing, her and Dr. Curry, bro. Y'all know Dr. Curry?
No.
Yeah, whenever she put on the glasses, different, bro. I could fucking see, bro.
I'm sorry. I'm actually gonna search her up right now.
Just
Well, you can keep
Dr. Curry, bro. Dr. Curry, bro. Trust me, bro. And here's the thing. I've been following along, kind of. I'm not the most caught up. Look at this motherfucker. Look at this motherfucker. Here's the thing, bro. Apparently, just
can we make a case?
can we make it? Hey, bro. Can she testify? Can she testify for me, please? What's it called? Just to lay down some facts about the end result. What happened was, Johnny Depp he won and he got 15 million, 10 million. I forget what exactly, but he got 10 million. And he got all that, and he also got 5 million for something else. But the 5 million was capped, and he only got $350,000 of that, so he made 10.35, while Amber Heard made 2 million for her countersuit. So they don't care about the money. The money it doesn't matter, but they're both rich as hell.
They got
Amber
10
might
No,
care about the money
actually
now.
they do. They
Amber-
actually
Oh
do
shit!
because
You know what?
Amber Heard,
Yeah.
Amber Heard,
Amber might
they're
care about
saying
the
that
money now.
she doesn't have even $2 million. That's why she wants to
Bro,
appeal
Yeah,
the verdict.
she did that shit about pledging the 7 million.
Speaking of that, Amber Heard got like 7 million from him, and she said that she's gonna donate it to charity, but she didn't.
And it turned out to be a lie.
But
That's
then Elon Musk
One of
helped
the
her out, though.
biggest lies. No,
Didn't
Elon
Elon
Musk
Musk?
helped.
Crazy.
He gave her some money to give to charity, but when it came to the money that she
That she
got,
won?
like the 7 million, back
From
then
the
with the other case from the first case, I believe.
Real quick, the first
Uh,
case was in the UK. The first case was about the alleged abuse, which I believe she won on all 15 accounts. I don't know if it's all 15.
Yeah, but the
I don't know
thing
if it
is,
was more or
so
less.
she won 7 million, not 7,000. ما تنصرف هاي. 7 million, and she said she's gonna split split that into two charities because
Mm-hmm.
she don't really care about the money, but she was just trying to prove a point.
Yeah.
Clearly, she was proven wrong.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's
And
and she lied about saying like, oh, she paid the thing, and she said that on an interview. And when they pulled out the receipts and things like that, oh, you didn't pay
yeah.
anything. She's like, yeah, because I got sued in the process, and they were like, you had 9 months to pay it
Yeah. And she
before you
was
got sued. And she's
yeah,
like,
and she was like, but here's the thing. I don't know how quickly she got the money
she got
before.
it. She got it when she got the money. After 9 months, she got sued. Because then in 9 months, I can make a
Oh,
baby.
after she got the money, then 9 months after, you
Yes,
mean? So a
yes.
whole baby after.
Yeah, يعني man, I can be a whole father in the meantime that she couldn't even give out the money to charity.
Which is not that long to be.
I mean,
I saw something crazy. There is this meme that popped up. I told Amor this. I told
Which
him this.
one?
I was like, it was Johnny Depp is smart as hell to have a Latina as his lawyer because they don't forget anything.
Oh
that came in
shit,
the
bro.
past.
Objection
I
hearsay.
was dead.
and they
Objection.
always talk back till they
dead.
prove it.
Objection. Lack of foundation and concealer.
Bro, huge.
Oh, you've seen
Bro,
Mark
like
Haydar?
I have a
down,
question.
bro.
I have a question.
She held it down.
How much do you think he paid
Oh,
his
hella,
team?
bro, hella.
Probably
No, just like throw a number. Like throw a number.
The
I've
entire
been trying to
team,
figure it
the
out.
entire team, I would over 100.
100K?
No, Millie.
Yeah.
I don't know about
For the
100.
entire
No.
team, for the
No.
entire firm.
Ain't
No,
no way.
No, not the firm.
no.
His team that was in the court every
And
single
I'm
week.
sure this team isn't like just out of nowhere. I'm sure he has like these are the
Yeah,
people
no,
that
no,
have
no.
been with
Obviously,
him,
I think I would think about 6 or 7 mil.
and he's
Honestly,
been and like
6 or 7.
with the other child. They were, I believe, they were with him. I don't know if they have the jurisdiction to practice law
6
outside
or
the
7.
country.
But did you guys see the what do you call it? The rumors that Johnny Depp and his lawyer got a little tingy between each other.
Yeah, listen,
Hey,
Yeah,
bro,
listen.
I don't
I saw
even
his.
blame him, bro. That woman was
I got a
fire,
Jordan.
dog.
Yo, Willy Wonka. You know what I'm saying? Willy Wonka's bringing the chocolate to the factory. Let's go.
Good one. But
Where's the
yeah.
rum? yeah.
Nah.
The thing is, bro,
Astaghfirullah, munkar.
Bro, we went from it's so
Yo,
crazy.
hey,
'Cause,
yo.
like this was like the
Take
whole
it a second.
entire thing. I believe that Amber Heard became a complete meme. That whole entire showcase, like it was. First, it started talking about shitting in his bed because she was mad at him. Her dog stepping on a bee,
I swear, bro.
The amount of songs
and
they
then on
made
top
about
of that,
I have to go pee.
but it was
The TikTok sounds that they
Bro,
made.
it's different, bro.
and then on top of that, what I kind of found crazy is after she had lost the case, she had went into her. I don't know if you guys saw any of her accounts. She was talking about, oh, it's so shameful on how I lost when evidence was proven.
Bro,
and stuff
that
like
shit
I
was
like, bro,
circumstantial. Like it
what?
was mad shady.
I'm gonna. Can I read it?
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
So this disappointment I feel today is beyond words. I'm heartbroken that the mountain of evidence still was not enough to stand up to the disopportunity, whatever power, influence, and sway of my ex-husband. I'm even more disappointed with what this verdict means for other women.
I
It
do
is a
understand.
setback.
I hate when they do
No,
that.
no, no. But
though,
here's the
like,
thing.
when
But here's the
they
thing. She
flip
is
it.
Yeah.
like yes, it does make sense that now, like now, more women may be scared. But the thing is, she's not in the right though. But I understand the
So
sentiment.
at the end, at the end, which that's gonna take us to our next topic in a way. She said, "I'm sad I lost this case, but I'm sadder still that I seem to have lost a right I thought I had it as an American to speak freely and openly, which is the First Amendment."
She has the right to speak freely. No, nobody took that shit away from her.
No,
It's
no,
just
no, no.
whenever you
It's not
defame
that.
somebody.
She's literally downgrading.
It's
What
defamation.
she had done when she had completely all the stated facts of what she's done to Johnny Depp. God, bro, she even
Cut his.
She had even cut off his finger.
That
She
shit
cut
is
off the tip of
crazy,
his
bro.
finger.
That shit is
Like,
fucking
come on,
crazy.
bro. Like, that's insane. And then on top of that, she
cost
did you
him his
guys see the
career.
fake? Did you see how she messed up in court? She talked about how
The makeup
she
thingy?
was like talking about
Yeah.
the makeup kit. Yeah, the
Yep,
makeup
yep.
kit. She accidentally talked
Yeah.
about the makeup kit.
What'd she call
And
it?
she
She
was
was
like-
like, the bruise
No,
bag?
she called it a makeup kit. She called it a makeup kit.
No.
She
She
called it a makeup
she
kit,
corrected
but it's a
herself and
bruise
called
kit.
it her makeup kit, but I
Oh,
think she called it a
something
bruise
else.
bag or some shit.
Yeah, a bruise
But-
bag or something like
But
that.
she
And
used
then,
it at some point, and that thing, like from that company, actually came
there
out
was a video.
2017,
There was a
which
video
was
confirmation of that.
so it's
Like, the
it's
whole
just
timeline
crazy.
looks dumb.
She lied a lot, and the thing is, realistically speaking, men, we don't speak about how mentally we get abused,
Yeah.
and obviously physically.
Yeah, and
'Cause-
the thing is, there's so many, like, sure, yeah, let's say she did get abused, but none of that shit was fucking founded evidence. That shit was mad shady. Her whole team was a fucking joke. They were
and
a joke.
even when she mentioned that Johnny Depp like threw his ex-wife.
Ex-wife down the stairs. They brought the ex-wife,
And she's
and
like,
she was
that
like,
never
I felt-
happened.
"No,
I felt-
none of that happened."
No, she's like,
No,
that
she-
never
she
happened.
Well,
literally-
she's a
she
real one,
literally-
no
She literally
hell.
said, "No, never once did Johnny ever try
Yeah.
to hurt me, throw me down the stairs," and bro, she just kept on getting embarrassed.
And
Yeah.
when
I was
she
just
was,
like, "What are you
she
doing
was
that for?"
when she was with Elon Musk, she also like, there was a picture of them, and like he looked like he got punched in the
Yo,
eye.
I would have loved to see Elon in the courtroom.
Yo, like
That'd be
you,
insane.
did you
bro.
guys see? Did you guys see the edits on TikTok of Elon Musk like being in the courtroom?
Nah, shit, bro.
No,
I'll
I didn't
miss it.
see
I'll
that,
send
yeah.
it to you guys.
Send
when we're
it,
done.
send it. I'll put it in
But
the
did you see?
description,
Did you guys see the? Did you guys see the scene like where they posted on YouTube? Amber Heard was like in the corner, and then Johnny was like walking out, and she backed
Yeah,
her out.
yeah.
And she was like,
Bro,
"Don't
she
don't
was
come near
acting
me, whatever." She was
so
acting scared.
freaking,
Bro, it's
Like,
I was
you-
like,
it's
"Right,
like
crazy.
she's
It's
such a bad
kidding me
actor,
right
bro.
how does she
no,
make it to
actress,
this point
sorry.
in her
Speaking
career?
about
Well-
bad actors, bro. Speaking about bad actors, bro. Like Johnny Depp talked about it today as well. Not today. Previously, where he was. She had told the lawyer that for Aquaman, she asked her
She kept
got
on
her
saying
the
that
role.
she
his
got
lawyer
it.
had asked her, how did you get the part? And she was like, well, I auditioned and I got it. And then he was just like,
Like,
apparently
but like
Johnny,
in all seriousness, though.
he had to make a phone call for you to get the part. And then they proved even more statements on that. I was
That's
like, bro,
that's the only movie that I know of her to begin with. And by the way, Aquaman is such a good hero in a way,
But the
but the
movie.
movie was
Thing is, bro,
Ass,
I
yeah.
didn't even like. In all honesty, before this case, I had no fucking clue who she was.
me too.
Yeah, me
And
neither,
that's
me
not to say
neither.
that she's not a
Wallah,
good
me neither.
actress. I don't recall.
No, she's
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 garbage.
No.
she's
Here's the thing. I don't
garbage.
know. I
She's
don't
bad.
know. But like, that's not to say that she's a bad
you
actress or
watched-
something. It's just I don't
I mean,
know.
If you watch the way she was acting, like she was, like fake crying, because she actually said, like her psychologist or whatever, she said that she can't cry, and it's really hard
Yeah.
for her to fake cry when she's auditioning or like when she's shooting for a movie or something. Like, what?
But like, you're actually an actress, and that is actually a
I'm
fucking
like,
skill set that you
جيبي
need to
فحل
have.
Yeah,
بصل
she was
خلاص.
But that
contradicting
is
herself.
actually like a skill set that you need to have. You know. Here's the thing. Yeah, it's so hard for me to fake cry and all that, but bitch was crying in the courtroom every 2 seconds.
She was like this.
No. It was like out of proportion type crap. Like
Yeah.
there was no context for her to cry. She would just talk like this, and then she was. I was like, bro, come on, bro.
There's a girl. There's a girl on TikTok. And she looks
I've seen her.
exactly
I've
like
seen
Amber
her.
Heard.
Yo, question
Oh
real
my
quick.
God.
What was the context
Ya
behind
Allah.
my dog stepped on a bee?
I don't know.
Like, I'm being so that I only know that clip about like that day of the trial. I don't know what she was talking about. Obviously, a dog.
I don't know either. Shit, I don't know either.
Yeah,
Shit, I feel-
I never like
Allah,
deep
I ain't
into
that
that.
can be
Just
as well.
her-
I feel so bad, bro.
But to kind of sum up the this case, I think it's good that Johnny Depp won, and basically, in many ways, they proved Amber Heard that she was lying, and that Johnny is actually the victim,
Yeah.
and it's just good for the public that they see
Yeah.
that men do get abused mentally and physically.
And that's not to
We're
say.
just not really outspoken about it. And by the way, with the first case that it happened in Australia or whatever,
In UK.
bro, in the UK, sorry,
UK,
bro,
yeah.
like it limited his movies, it limited his career.
lost
People started
shit,
looking
bro.
down on
He
him.
lost so much shit.
He lost everything, and that's why. No wonder why he became an alcoholic.
No, he
6
was.
years.
No,
Like, did you
He
read what
was
he posted
prior
on
to
Instagram?
that, but imagine just more things coming onto you.
I don't like making
Yeah.
excuses, but sure,
I
you
hope
can
this
you
clears
can
up his
attribute
name.
that.
Truly. I hope it clears up his
Yeah.
name.
Bro,
'cause
it
he
definitely
not
did.
deserve
It
any
definitely
of
did.
that.
I've seen a tweet. Sorry about interrupting, but I've seen a tweet that the Iron Man, I forgot his name, Tony Stark or whatever. What's the actor's
Robert
name?
Downey
Tony
Jr.
Stark.
Whatever you said. So he
هي
actually
طويلة هي ما بتطلع منه.
عن جد. So he actually tried to reach out to Johnny Depp to actually put him in a movie.
Good shit.
I'm happy for him.
No, he's actually. There's a rumor that he's gonna be in the new
Really?
Beetlejuice movie. Beetlejuice 2.
I don't
know
know
if you
shit.
know,
I
you know
mean,
that
I'd
movie.
love to see him in a movie,
Everyone
It's a
knows
classic.
he's
It's a
Beetlejuice.
classic. Yeah, yeah.
Everyone.
So
but I okay.
They're a rock band that was essentially gathered together within the UK, and then they became.
You're talking about the
global.
Beatles, and they made the.
no. It's no.
Is it about the
Beetlejuice.
Beatles?
It's a
درينا
movie.
عنها درينا.
شو بدي عنها؟ هذا بلش يحكي عن الباند.
The
Because
movie
what
it's
he
called
just explained, I
Beetlejuice.
believe he
So it's a
explained the
classic
Beatles or maybe
movie.
Queen.
No,
Yeah, I was
no,
about to say.
He got it wrong. It's
I was
not
like,
a
I know
band,
the Beatles,
it's an
but-
actual movie. Yeah.
But Johnny Depp actually plays the electric guitar.
Oh yeah, you know what he
والله فخم يا زلمة.
the severed finger might have helped him with the guitar.
بعدين you know what his cologne is, right?
Shit, yeah, the
Dior
Sauvage.
Sauvage.
Do I have it?
Sauvage.
You should, bro. You're a Syrian male. You're a fob.
Yo,
can't really-
that's gonna be out of stock
I think
everywhere.
It's
Dior
already
was
out of
the
stock,
only
man.
company.
They killed it.
I think Dior was the only company to not stop sponsoring him.
Yeah, well, I mean, when you're going through things like that, bro, like no one knows who's
Yeah.
in the right and who's in the wrong from the past 6
But,
years, as we
Yeah.
said. I mean, that's a very big
Yeah.
thing about what kind of worries me about women. Like من غير شر, none of us have to go through that. Like
Inshallah,
but-
bro. I mean,
إن شاء الله الله يبعد
but,
عنا
like,
يا رب
I mean,
الله يبعد
I mean, you
عنا.
know, but like as Gabe was saying, communication is
Yeah.
very, very, very.
sometimes you do have
Good
communication,
relationship.
but this shit sometimes gets lost in the communication. Just like when we.
Sometimes I just think about like.
So-
Sometimes I
lost
just
in
like
the
look
song.
at like what as okay like there's difference of what men. You saw my pen fall out of my hand. You see. It says well. I kind of get worried because like men look at one thing, some type of specific things within a woman, and a man looks at the opposite. It goes like both ways, but if I really truly do think about it, us men are more simple because we could say all what we want and this and this and that, but ultimately, if we find a girl that
I agree to a certain extent. We are more simple on first encounters. Whenever it goes deeper, at least you know what. I don't want to speak on behalf of everybody. I would like to just suck my fucking.
Deeper.
I like to.
Deeper.
I care more for the personality after the first encounter. Well, I love you.
والله يا
too,
عمر
bro.
I love you يا عمر الله I love you. يعني يا منيح انك حاطط علم سوريا مضبوط مو زي موها.
we had to go back to that.
This episode is coming out before that episode. You'll You'll see what we're talking about.
You will get to see it later on.
Uh,
But
just real quick final thoughts on on Amber Heard. Even though this case did not turn out in her favor, it does not mean that girls should not, what's it called, should not feel comfortable to talk about their abuse or any sort of sexual harassment, anything to that extent. Yes, she is wrong, or she was found to be wrong. However, this I do not feel that this should discourage any girls that have actually gone through anything of the sort. Yeah,
That actually,
and this shows
actually,
that you
Shabab,
shouldn't
we
always
don't like to lie
believe the
here.
victim. The victim, they might not always be actually a victim. You know, like I've seen in many cases where some girls just say that a college football player raped them, and even if they're found to be wrong, just because the guy has the allegation on his name, you Google the guy's name and it says rape allegation. The allegation is big right there. Just the word rape right there. Just fucks him up. Even if he's in the right, he never even touched her. That will mess up an entire career. But that should not discourage somebody that actually had something go wrong with them.
yeah,
But moving on.
The thing is about Johnny Depp, I'm reading this right now. It's saying that Johnny Depp is a reminder to all men that you can have good looks, have all the fame in the world, and enough money to last 1,000 lives.
Yezin,
But if you don't have a good woman,
I'm gonna need you to talk into the mic, bro.
I mean, alright. Johnny Depp is a reminder to all men that you can have good looks, have all the fame in the world, and enough money to last 1,000 lives. But if you don't have a good woman or wife as a life partner, your life will be miserable. A good woman is worth more than all the gold in the world. If you found one, consider yourself rich. That's a good way ahead.
You know what they
That's
say,
Is a woman.
behind every man is
Behind
what?
every great man is a woman.
Amar, let's make it rain. Let's make it
Well,
rain.
yeah,
Hold on. Maybe there's a sound for this. Hold on. Oh.
Ain't no way, pal. Ain't no way, pal.
Hold on. Maybe this.
Here comes the money, money.
Oh shit! Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm not even gonna put it in there, guys. Don't worry about it. But that's it.
Don't even. Let's move
Now-
on. But
Now Amber Heard thingy, she think that her First Amendment rights as an American got taken away. Now let's move on to the Second Amendment,
Yeah. There have been there have been a lot.
which is the freedom to bear arms, which in other words means that
You should have bears.
you can own a gun.
and like you should have your own gun.
Yeah.
I don't like animals myself, you know.
يا زلمة إذا أنت حيوان بذات نفسك.
بتعلم منك ولا؟
So
Arr.
lately, there has been shootings in hospitals
shit.
and schools and gun threats and things like that, and people want more regulation on the Second Amendment. What do we think of
I think
that?
it's always been that.
I mean, just don't sell a gun to. I mean, if you, like, here's the thing, okay? So I forgot what the school shooter's name was. I forgot what
Fuck his name, bro.
But he had an apparent really weird hobby of killing cats. Like putting them, like suffocating them, chopping their head off, and putting it in the
Like at that
fridge.
point, you should know something wrong. Like
Exactly. Like you could see it within يعني بشخصيتهم وحكيتهم. You could
like
see
as a
it,
parent,
okay?
like
He's
somebody knew
he's
about
white,
this
right? Yeah.
in order to report it after the
Oh.
fact. Like somebody knew about this. And I'm not saying that everybody that has some sort of weird hobby is fucking crazy and is gonna go shoot up a school, but this is killing. This is killing, not a human, but it's killing.
That's killing a soul.
And that's not the only charge he had against him, bro. He was on some dark web type of thing where anytime where he would be bullied by any girl, he would track their IP address and either rape them, release all their information about them, and something else I forgot. But I was reading news. I was reading a lot about the news about
No,
this.
real quick, which one is this? Which is a very sad fucking
It's the
question to
same.
ask. Which one?
It's what? It's the same school
Which
shooter that
school?
shot up the school
The one, the
Works
in
the most
Texas.
recent one in
In
Texas.
Texas.
Oldeva
Yeah,
or
okay.
something like that.
I don't
I
know how to
forgot
say the
how
name
it's said.
either, but yeah.
Yeah, but that's the same school shooter. He had an obsession with killing cats, and he had a very
I
scary.
I did not know about the
And his
narco shit.
friends would post videos of him. His friends would post videos of him on their Snapchats and stuff like that with the bag, like literally like a Ziploc bag, um, and it's just blood and cats mixed into. It's some
Yeah,
weird things,
okay.
bro. It's weird.
Shit
It's
pisses me
weird.
off, bro. Shit pisses me off. Cause I don't
نفسك
know what it
تلقاه
is.
وانسى شوي. كاسكون شباب.
Yeah.
الزلمة بيفهم.
Just real quick, I don't know if this is a federal
من
law or a
هيك يا
Texas law. I live in
عمي.
Texas. I know in Texas you can get an AR whenever you're 18, but it takes you until you're 21 to be able to get a handgun, which is
That's
fucking
insane. That's
backwards. I don't know if it's a
insane.
federal law.
Which I genuinely don't understand, because like if you're defending yourself,
You don't need
you're
a
not gonna
fucking
defend yourself
AR.
with an AR.
So I get
That pistol
handguns.
should
You know
do
how
the
much
job.
ammo he bought? You know how much ammo he bought from that same person that sold him the gun? He bought 1,600 rounds.
Let me tell you this. Let
of
me just put some
ammunition.
perspective to that, right? I went shooting, I went to a shooting range like a year
Oh
ago or something like
God.
that, right? And whenever I'm in the shooting range, you rent the gun, you buy the bullets, right? There was such a shortage on bullets that they only allowed us
Yeah.
one pack of bullets of like, what's it called? I don't know how many, like maybe 20 bullets per person. So this motherfucker had how many? 1,600?
1,600 rounds, and an average soldier has 2,100 rounds with them. This man almost has as much as a U.S. soldier. Like, this is crazy.
But you know what's like the saddest thing that I read from an article, that one of the girls in that school, she was still alive, and she was so terrified that she covered herself from another kid's blood.
To
She
act as
put
if
the
she was
blood on
dead.
herself so the gunman could think that she was dead. Yazami, do you think like that? Like, just think about the impact, the psychological impact that has on her future. Like, she's not gonna think straight in the future. She's still gonna.
You
She
know,
has trauma
there's also
from
two
this whole
boys
thing.
in
You
that
know.
classroom as well, where they hid under the table. In the moment that the shooter had turned around, they jumped out of the window. And this is what made me really mad, is that, okay, so they had the SWAT team there. They had so many cops. Okay, we get it. It's a bad reason to go inside at the moment. Okay? Like, if there's no one dead, then yes, you should try and console the situation. But if this kid is going off killing innocent people and you're still outside, what is the point? What is the point for our protection?
Just
Why
at this
are
point,
you there?
fucking go in. He's
It,
gonna keep killing.
it's you gotta. It's 19 people, 19 innocent people lost their lives. Teachers, 2 teachers lost their life, and 17 kids, bro, kids, and that was so heartbreaking because the kid that survived, both of the kids that survived, they had said that the guy came inside the classroom and it said it's time to die.
What the
That
fuck, bro?
is
Is this
like,
motherfucker in
bro,
a
me
fucking
just
video game or
saying
some
that,
shit?
bro, like goosebumps type thing. Like, it's scary. Like, imagine you're like 8, 9 years old, and this kid is just coming in. I don't know what his past life is, and I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Like, you should know there are like, who even, bro? It's like, why would you even? That's the thing about Texas, like the handgun and then the AR. Do they not understand how lethal an AR is? I mean, it's used in war. It's used in war.
I don't.
You know,
It's meant to kill plenty of
It's
people
within seconds.
within
It's
one
meant to
round.
kill like
exactly.
over 30 people within a second. not a second, but it's the same shit, bro. Like,
The person that gave him the person that
Yeah.
sold him the gun and the ammo, I believe needs to serve life in
and, bro,
prison.
it's,
Because at that point, you are just being. At that point, you're just being reckless. You're being careless. I
bro,
don't care where you bought it
the
from.
entirety of the
I don't care.
government that allowed this shit.
But realistically speaking, a
A business is a
is
business.
gonna
I don't know if he
sell
had a
to whoever
license or not.
buys.
I'm not that clued up on.
But still, bro, Habibi, Ismail, like, still, the way how this guy looks, the way how he talks, the way how he does things, you should be able to see it from his face. Be like, okay, this guy is probably someone
Here's
I
the
do not
thing.
want to see
I
in
understand the
this country.
thing. There are background checks. There are background checks. Clearly not thorough fucking enough. If he bought it at a, I don't know where he bought it, but I'm assuming he bought it at a.
It had to
If
be a
if it was a
private
private
seller.
seller,
It
it's a
had to
private
be.
seller. But if it wasn't, if it was a regular shop, the background checks ain't enough.
And
That's
it's
sad.
it's really
It's
sad
sad.
because, like, realistically speaking, anyone, and as messed up as it sounds, any age, any mental situation, anything, any person can go and buy from private seller instead of going to an actual store to buy it, and they run like proper background checks.
I don't.
I don't know, bro. It's just like, when you think about it, it's like,
It's
it
It's
took
sad,
a
man.
guy. It took a guy that's not within the army or anything like that. That's not within the SWAT team or anything to go inside. Like this guy. Did you guys read about the story? I posted
not
on my story
not
actually, on
fully.
my Insta story, where
I think
where he had gotten
Oh, message that one that
a
does say
message
false
from his
information
wife
on it,
saying there is an active school shooter.
but I'm not sure.
No, I did a background check. They were talking about the only false thing about it is um, there's there was it was some really small thing, but that's what can
Okay.
trigger it. It's like something within whatever. But anyways, he had went inside. Like his wife had texted him, "There's an active shooter. I love you." That's all she said. This man drove across for 10, 15 minutes. I think he said he was like 15 minutes away. Went straight to the school, had a shotgun in his hand, and he was like, if no one's going to help these people, I will. That's all it takes. I don't care about protocol. I don't care about anything. These are kids. These are kids. Like, these are people that
Going to school for education, which
they're
should be the
going for
safest
school for
place.
education.
No.
Exactly. They're like, it's like that you don't want to take. No parent should be scared to take their children to school. Nobody. Nobody.
You know, I want to point something out. Speaking
Yeah.
of that, so the other day they were suspecting that they had a gun in my sister's high school, which was my high school previously. Long story short, they told the kids to. It wasn't a gun actually. It was like a gas thing, a gas bomb, whatever. They told the kids to evacuate the whole entire thing immediately, and we're talking about 14 to 18-year-olds, minors, evacuating on their own and things like that. Imagine that. But something as simple as the stitches in my head, they didn't let me go to the hospital on my own to get it fixed. But in such a dangerous situation like this, they let the kids loose without no further notice, no emails to the parents. And that put the kids' life in danger. We're talking about minors,
Protocols
bro.
are needed, but in a situation like this one,
Yeah.
where the active shooter was actively shooting, that's when protocols sometimes need to go out of the window. Now, Shabab, we have came to the end of the podcast here. It does need to end on a somber note. RIP to everybody that suffered, to everybody that passed away. It is such a
I mean,
such a sad event. However, not to take away or belittle this subject, I do want to just leave off on a note of, even though that this is a sad, like a very sad event and a very like scary thing to think about, do not don't neglect this. Do not neglect this. Any school shooting, anything that happens in America, I understand. But also do not neglect the things that happen back home. There are people legitimately dying right now in Syria and Palestine and Iraq and Yemen, everywhere, every day, in volumes that would trump this. That does not mean that these lives are that they do not matter. However, if you're gonna care about this, I do ask that you also care about the lives back home and also all around the globe. I'm only naming the things that I personally know about.
Do not.
No one
like,
innocent
as
should
if
get killed for any reason.
the end of the story is we're not taking any way, or we're not downgrading anything that had happened within that school. No, nothing. But the things that have been going on within the Middle East have been going on almost for a generation now. And it's still crazy to talk about it.
The fucking IDF is in the
and
fucking.
it's
Oh my
even
god,
more,
bro.
and it's even more crazy that we have to have our backs shunned. We have to be shunned from the world because of religious aspects, because of a certain type of thing. You believe what you believe, and that's okay. But ultimately, at the end of the day, when people's lives are on the line for it, I mean, just today, a journalist just got killed within Palestine, just out of the blue, and they said, "Oh, she came within." The IDF soldier had said, "Oh, she came right in front of my gun." I was like, "Okay, then who are you shooting at then? Who are you
I
shooting
don't
at?"
get it, but
Like it's and like Syria, it's calmed down, alhamdulillah, but ultimately, at the end of the day, there are still problems. There are proxy bombs being dropped upon the Yemeni people, from the people up north, also known as Saudi, and I told everyone this. This was the colonizers' plan,
yeah.
and it worked. I mean, it worked. I mean, this is what Baratani and France wanted, and this is what they got. Now, we were on top of the world for so many generations, but ultimately at the end of the day, it is what it is. But make your research, and on top of the Middle East, you go to Muslims. Till this day, they are still being held within those concentration camps.
There's still.
Till this day, and the media is trying to make us forget it, but we will never forget.
Mm-hmm.
They force them to eat pig. Muslims force them to eat pig, drink. They cut off their arms. They cut off their legs. They shoot them in front of their children. For what? Because of their beliefs? This world is way more dark than we've ever expected, ever counteracted. Especially in this day and age.
All right. I do want to thank everybody for watching this episode all the way to the end. Please do make sure to follow us on the socials. They're going to be right here on the screen, also down in the description. Moha will be here in the next episode as well. I believe, I'm not sure if it's the next episode or a couple of episodes down the line. Inshallah, we'll have Mo Mills here. I do hate to end the podcast on a somber note. However, it deserves this. It's what is appropriate. Thank you all for watching, and make sure to pray for everybody as well. Thank you. Not from these sense. Next morning, I'm caught as best. Leviosa, got past that test. Matt C's a routine. Canada man, 2-2's the routine. Got Tesla, drive FSD, got great vision, trust business stream. Might need an addendum. Man get shot when he mix with a mandem. Boy, go chat to the girls.